Have you ever felt a connection to those who have passed on? A bond so strong it feels like they're still with you? There's a time each year when that feeling fills the air. Imagine pathways of glowing marigolds, their petals lighting the way home. Candles flicker, casting a warm, gentle light on faces filled with love and remembrance. Families gather around colorful altars, not in sadness, but in joyful celebration. These altars, or ofrendas, are laden with favorite foods, cherished photos, and precious memories, a vibrant tribute to lives once lived. It's believed that, for a brief time, the souls of our loved ones return, guided by the scent of flowers and the warmth of our welcome. This isn't about loss. It's about a love that transcends death, a connection that never fades. It's a beautiful reminder that, as long as we remember, they are never truly gone. Thanks for watching. Have you ever felt the air change? Not just a shift in temperature, but a real, palpable difference in the atmosphere, as if the veil between worlds has grown thin. I'm talking about that time of year when the scent of marigolds hangs heavy and sweet, and the nights are illuminated by the soft, flickering glow of 1,000 candles. This is a time of remembrance, a time of connection, a celebration not of loss, but of a love that never truly dies. This is the story of Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, but it's more than just a holiday. It's a profound, beautiful philosophy woven into the fabric of life itself. It's a story I want to share with you. A journey into a world where memory is a bridge and love is the light that guides souls back home. Imagine walking through a town square as dusk settles. The cobblestone streets are carpeted with a river of vibrant orange and yellow marigold petals. A path of light, they say, for the spirits to follow. Every direction you turn, you see ofrendas, or altars, but these aren't places of somber worship. They are explosions of color, life, and love. Each one is a unique tapestry, meticulously crafted by a family for their returning loved ones. Look closer. You'll see faded, black and white photographs of grandparents, their smiles frozen in time. You'll see a picture of a young aunt, her eyes full of mischief. A photo of a father, strong and proud. These aren't just images. They are invitations. Around them, you'll find the things they loved in life. A small bottle of Enjiho's favorite tequila, a pack of old cigarettes, a plate of their favorite dish, pan de muerto, the bread of the dead sweet, and dusted with sugar. There are sugar skulls, intricately decorated, often with the names of the departed written on the forehead, a sweet treat to welcome them back. The air is thick with the scent of copal incense, its smoky tendrils curling upwards, carrying prayers and messages to the heavens. Families gather around these altars. They're not crying, at least not with sadness. They're laughing, sharing stories, singing songs. A grandfather might point to a photo and tell his young grandchild, "This was your great-grandmother. She had the best laugh. It sounded like little bells. She taught me how to make these mole enchiladas. Tonight, we eat them in her honor." In this moment, the person in the photograph is no longer a distant memory. They are present. They are part of the conversation, their spirit alive in the stories, in the food, in the laughter that fills the night. This is the core magic of Dia de los Muertos. It teaches us that as long as we remember, as long as we speak their names and share their stories, our loved ones are never truly gone. They live on, not just in our hearts, but in the traditions we carry forward. The celebration is a journey for the senses. You hear the lively strums of a guitar playing a familiar tune, a song a loved one used to hum. You taste the rich, complex flavors of food cooked from family recipes passed down through generations. You feel the warmth of a candle flame on your skin, and the comforting presence of family beside you. It's an experience that is deeply personal, yet universally understood. It's about family, memory, and the unbreakable bond of love. This tradition has ancient roots, stretching back thousands of years to the indigenous peoples of Mexico, like the Aztecs. For them, death was not an end, but simply another phase in the great cycle of existence. They didn't fear it. They saw it as a natural, necessary part of life. When the Spanish arrived, these indigenous beliefs merged with Catholic traditions, creating the unique, rich, and vibrant celebration we know today. It's a beautiful example of cultural resilience, of holding on to one's heritage while adapting and evolving. But you don't have to be in Mexico to feel the power of this tradition. Its message is universal. We have all experienced loss. We all carry the memories of people we love who are no longer with us. What Dia de los Muertos offers is a different way to think about that loss. It gives us permission to celebrate, not just mourn. It gives us a dedicated time and a beautiful ritual to connect with our memories, to feel close to those we miss, and to teach the next generation about a family tree whose roots run deep. Think about it. In our modern, fast-paced world, we often don't have the space or the rituals to process grief in a healthy, communal way. Grief can feel isolating, a private burden we carry alone. Dia de los Muertos flips that idea on its head. It makes remembrance a community event, a party, a festival of life. It says, let's do this together. Let's build our altars. Let's cook the food. Let's tell the stories. Let's fill the darkness with light and music and joy. It teaches us that memory is an active verb. It's not just something that exists in the back of our minds. It's something we build, we share, we taste, we sing. By creating an ofrenda, you are physically building a bridge of memory. Each object you place has a story, a meaning. The favorite food, the special trinket, the old photograph. They are all touchstones to a life lived, and a love that continues. I was once told that we die to deaths. The first is when our body ceases to be. The second, and the true death, is the last time someone speaks our name. The purpose of this beautiful tradition is to ensure that, for our loved ones, that second death never comes. As long as the marigolds are laid, the candles are lit, and the stories are told, they are immortal. Their spirits, they believe, journey from the land of the dead, drawn by the love and preparations of their family. They don't come back as ghosts to haunt, but as honored guests to a party thrown just for them. They soak in the aromas, they hear the music, they feel the love, and they are nourished by the memories. For these 2 nights, the family is whole again. The line between the living and the dead blurs into a soft, golden light. There is such a profound lesson in this. It's a lesson in how to live. By celebrating the dead, we learn to appreciate the living. It reminds us that our time here is precious, and that the connections we make are the most important things we will ever have. It encourages us to listen to our elders' stories, to learn the family recipes, to take the photographs, and to say I love you while we can. It also changes our relationship with death itself. Instead of a terrifying, final end, it becomes a transition. It becomes a part of our own story, and a continuation of the story of our ancestors. It's a reminder that we are all part of a long, unbroken chain of love and memory. So, how can we bring a piece of this into our own lives? You don't need a grand festival. You can start small. Create your own space of remembrance. Find a small table or a shelf. Put out a photo of someone you miss. Light a candle for them. Maybe play their favorite song, or cook a meal they loved. Tell someone a story about them. Share a happy memory. You'll be surprised at how it feels. It's not about dwelling in sadness. It's about actively inviting love and joy into your remembrance. It's about transforming grief into a celebration of a life that touched yours. It's about keeping their spirit alive in a tangible, beautiful way. The golden light of the marigolds, the warm glow of the candles, the faces of families lit by love and memory. This is the heart of Dia de los Muertos. It's a story of return, of reunion, and of a love so strong it can cross the boundary of death itself. It's an invitation for all of us to remember, to celebrate, and to keep the stories of our loved ones alive, lighting up the world for generations to come. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that connect us all. Have you ever felt a connection to something ancient, a tradition that feels like it's woven into the very fabric of time? Today, I want to take you on a journey, not to a place, but to a feeling of love, memory, and a celebration that bridges the gap between worlds. Imagine a world bathed in the soft, warm glow of 1,000 marigolds. Their golden petals create a vibrant path, a fragrant welcome mat for souls returning home. The air is thick with the sweet scent of copal incense, swirling like a mystical fog, cleansing the space and opening a gateway to the spiritual realm. Flickering candles, hundreds of them, dance in the gentle breeze, their flames like tiny beacons in the twilight. Each one a prayer, a memory, a flicker of life that never truly fades. This is the heart of a celebration where death isn't an end, but a beautiful continuation. Families gather, their faces illuminated by the warm candlelight. There's no somber silence here. Instead, the air is filled with laughter, storytelling, and the gentle strumming of a guitar. They come together around ofrendas, these incredibly colorful, multi-tiered altars that are more than just displays. They are masterpieces of love. Each one is a personal tribute, a vibrant tapestry of a life lived. Look closer at these altars. They are laden with offerings for the returning spirits. There's pan de muerto, the bread of the dead, sweet and decorated with shapes resembling bones, a treat for the weary travelers. Fresh fruits, sugar skulls with names written in bright icing, and bottles of their favorite drinks are all laid out with care. The aroma of home-cooked meals, the very dishes they loved in life, fills the air, a feast prepared for honored guests. It's a sensory explosion, a banquet for both the living and the departed. But it's the photographs that truly capture your heart. Placed lovingly amidst the marigolds and candles, they show smiling faces from years gone by. A grandfather in his youth, a mother holding her child, a mischievous sibling, a beloved friend. These aren't just pictures. They are windows to the past, portals to cherished moments. As families share stories, pointing to the photos, you realize they are not just remembering the dead. They are conversing with them. The spirits are present, listening, and smiling along with them. The belief is that on this special night, the veil between our world and the spirit world becomes thin. The souls of our loved ones, guided by the scent of the marigolds and the light of the candles, cross a bridge of golden light to be with us once more. They don't come as ghosts to haunt, but as family to visit. They come to feel the warmth of our love, to hear their names spoken, to know they are not forgotten. This gathering is an act of profound love and remembrance. It teaches us that our relationships don't end with death. The love we have for those who have passed on is a powerful energy that continues to connect us. By creating these beautiful altars and sharing these moments, we keep their memory alive, not just in our minds, but in our hearts and in our traditions. It's a way of saying, you are still part of our family. You still have a place at our table. Think about the sheer beauty of this concept. Instead of fearing death, it's embraced as a natural part of life's cycle. Grief is transformed into celebration. Sadness is replaced with joyful remembrance. It's a powerful lesson in how to honor our ancestors and how to live without the heavy burden of loss. It reminds us that love is a force that transcends the physical realm. It cannot be contained by time or space. It is eternal. As the night deepens, the atmosphere becomes even more spiritual, more tender. You can almost feel the presence of these returning souls, not as a chilling presence, but as a warm, comforting embrace. It's in the soft rustle of the leaves, the gentle flicker of a candle flame, the shared smiles between family members. It's a feeling of completeness, of a family circle made whole again, even if just for one night. This tradition is a powerful reminder for all of us. Who are the people in your life that you cherish? Who are the ones who have shaped you, whose memories you hold dear? Perhaps we can all learn from this beautiful celebration. We can create our own ofrendas, not necessarily with altars and marigolds, but in our own ways. By telling their stories, by cooking their favorite meals, by listening to their favorite music, we keep their spirit alive within us. The love we share is the most enduring legacy we can leave behind, and is the most powerful connection we can maintain with those who have gone before us. It's a bond that death cannot break. The golden light of the marigolds and the warm glow of the candles don't just light up the night. They illuminate a timeless truth. Love is forever, and through acts of remembrance, our loved ones are never truly gone. They return to us, carried on a path of golden petals, drawn by the light of our enduring love. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores the beautiful tapestry of human connection. Let me know in the comments how you honor the memory of your loved ones. Until next time, take care and keep the flame of memory burning bright.